Oh, here we go. All right, let's crochet. Hey, Fairy. I know it's been a little while, huh? Life has been crazy. I've been trying to juggle all the things. um, but I missed my friends, so I figured I would hop on and see if anybody was available to hang out. I am working on a pattern that I created. It is for, all right, so it's kind of like a toadstool hat. I've got my hair up right now, so I don't know if it's going to sit right. But I'm working on the underside right here, right now, which it's going to come out to like there. It's going to look like a fairy mushroom hat. The inside is like ribbing is rainbow. And I was just sitting here doing this by myself, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get on a live, hang out, see people, well, talk to people, and work on this. Yes, I'm hoping that it comes out well. I wrote the pattern for it, and this is my first test, and I'm hoping that it comes out the way I think it's going to come out in my brain. And if it does, then hopefully I'll be able to do a tutorial on a mushroom hat, which I don't know. I love cosplaying and like dress up for festivals and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the plan. So I know there are a lot of patterns out there for like fairy garb and things like that, but they all cost money. And sometimes you just don't have the money to spend on a pattern if you've already got to buy yarn and you've already got to buy the rest of your costume and stuff like that. They're so expensive. And I get it. There's a lot that goes into creating the pattern. But if I am able to create something and offer it, you know, for free, still make money because YouTube. Hey, Ida, thanks for dropping by. Oh, I hope it's a lot cooler in Maine than it is here in North Carolina. It is almost 90 degrees today and it is gross. Oh, thanks. I'm just sitting here crocheting. Um, yeah, it is very, very, 59 degrees would be a blessing right now. Last fall, my car's air conditioning went out. The compressor went out on it, and it's gonna cost like $700 or $800 to get a new one. And the car, it's a 2005, so it's on its last legs anyway. The check engine light's on, like it's falling apart. Um, and we're gonna have to get a new one. So putting money into the air conditioner just to end up getting rid of the car is a waste. Um, but in the next month or two, we're supposed to be getting a new to us car, hopefully, if we can find one. And it will have air conditioning. But for right now, I only drive in the mornings and in the evenings when the sun has set because it's hot. And it is no fun riding in a hot car, especially when it's 90 degrees outside. Even the windows down doesn't help. The 59 would be really nice. We went through CarMax and only, Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we want to get, so the car that we are getting, like, that is on its last legs is a Honda Pilot. And I adore that car. Like, I love a Honda. We've always either had Hondas, Acuras, or Toyotas because they're so reliable, and they're we've just always had really good luck with them. So I would like to get another Pilot, or maybe an Odyssey, just newer and better. Um, that would be nice. But I'll have to check out CarMax and see what they have available. We've always bought from like private owners, but that's really just because, you know, I don't know, it was easier. We were able to find them on like Facebook Marketplace or on Craigslist, that kind of thing. But yeah, so I'm just sitting here working. Um, what I was saying before is if I can offer something, please leave a thumbie and share. Oh, you're very sweet, very Phelan. I love y'all. You're very, very kind. Um, but yeah, if you have friends that love original crochet ideas, oh, you are so sweet. Please, guys, what Fairy Phelan said, if you like crocheting and cool stuff and just talking about random ideas and stuff, I mean, I'm here. And it every like helps. every heart helps, all the things. Um, but yeah, I try to, offer up things that wouldn't necessarily be free normally. Um, because I understand the plight of crafters, and sometimes you already have to buy all the materials, and not having to purchase a pattern and being able to um, make up some of that monetary loss with YouTube ads helps a lot. Um, so that's the trade off. If you guys watch my videos, I get paid through the ads, and y'all don't have to pay for the pattern itself. So it's helpful. Yeah, so I'm working on this mushroom hat. I think I'm gonna do about, let's see, how many rounds of, so I've done 4. I think I'm gonna do about 6 rounds of the under area here, because I want it to be able to kind of hold the hat on the head, because it's flat ish. And then I'm gonna put polka dots on the outside in rainbow colors. And you could do it in whatever color you want, of course. I was thinking about doing one in like a multi-tonal gray, like an ombre gray, and then doing the rainbow on the inside. I thought that might be really cool looking too. So it's like black and white on the outside and then Technicolor on the inside. Be really neat. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, so are y'all working on anything in particular right now? Anything fun? I've just been crocheting away, trying to keep this so you can kind of see what I'm doing. What art? I'm currently working on a set of Gorgeous Girls by Santoro. It is a company that deals with stationery and things. They're so cute. But oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. I'll have to check them out. Let's see here. I'll pull up my trusty internet. All right, Gorgeous Girls. Santoro. Oh, they're cute. So do you have a pattern for them, or are you freehanding them, Fairy Phelan? They're so adorable. See, I've always liked the dolls that don't have full-on faces. I like the ones that just have the eyes because then they're not, I know this sounds silly, they're not forced to have a feeling. You can put whatever feeling towards that character that you want. Like she could be upset one day, just be like she's mad, because there isn't an expression. But all of the dolls that I make, except for like the ones that have been like, hey, I want you to do this for them, only have eyes. Using a basic doll pattern, but making it my pattern to do the hair. Nice. That's awesome. They are super cute little dolls. You'll have to share pictures when you're done with them because I would love to see them. So what are bubble critters? Are they just like kind of like these little guys? Like just little balls of fluff. Let's see here. I think I just got an Instagram. Or it might have been Facebook. Oh, that's cute. All right, to the Little Bitty Noggins page. Awesome. All right, I will check it right now. Go. Messenger. Yeah, don't mind. Whenever someone sends me something in my business page, it always pops up with a hi, thanks for contacting us. She's so cute. I love her. Her hair looks great. You did a great job. Let me see here. Love that. Adorable. Okay. Yes, but add a stress ball anywhere from doing. Okay. That's really cool. Put a stress ball in there. Just be like, "Urgh." Are you using Chanel yarn? Like the soft, fluffy, fuzzy yarns? Use brown tones yarn from the Dollar Tree. It worked up nice. Dude, I love that yarn. The, let me see here. This right here. I have not been able to find more of this, like, it's almost like a multi-tonal brown. And I adore it. Not this time. So you're just using like a worsted weight yarn instead? Worsted weight yarn's awesome. I make tons of stuff with the worsted yarn. The other day I did a live and was making that mallard, and I had to try to undo some of the stitches it was in the green because it was the hobby toucan, this green is, and it started to like not fully shred or like pull apart, but it was so close, and I was like, I just bought this yarn. There is a whale. Nice. I love a whale. When my nephew was born, his baby shower theme was the ocean. His mama was from Florida and loved the ocean, and so we did his theme. I crocheted a bunch of little sea creatures and stuff like that for him. Some more yarn. I'm almost out. Been making too many things. I see. Girl, it's hard. I have been struggling so badly with trying to keep my brain focused. Somebody had asked me to do a tutorial on how to make a granny square, and I did. I've got the video done. I just need to edit it and put in all the words and stuff for when I'm making the thing, but it's so pretty. So I was like, I need to make sure the colors, you're able to tell where colors change. So I just did it in a rainbow So here in the next couple of days, I should have that video up. And I have to record a video for the potion bottle it's like a little potion bottle dice bag that I've made. There is a whale I got patterns from Temu. The whale is on YouTube by Jade. Nice. Is it all by, hold on. I have her, all from Jade. She's awesome. I'd love to pick her brain. That's so pretty. No, it's not. I changed colors in between the rounds for the granny square. I've used the granny square yarn, and it is, if you can get your tension correct, it is a great product. But if you can't get your tension correct, it is a lesson in patience. And at the point in time that I made my video, I was not feeling very patient by the end. Oh my goodness. I'll never be able to use it then. What do you mean? Oh, because do you have is your tension kind of wonky like mine? I had to over and over, almost every round. I was like, I have to pull out to make them tighter, or I have to make them looser. Oh, it was a mess. It was a mess. But it was an exercise in patience. That's what I'll say. It made for good content. I think people watched it because I sat there talking to myself. It's going to be okay. We're just going to undo some of these stitches, and then we're going to try again. And then I would be too tight on my tension, and I'd have too much leftover yarn and be like, okay, well, we're going to pull those back out and try one more time with a little bit looser, not quite so tight. It was a lot. A lot. Worth it. All right, Ida. Thanks, you too. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Just sitting here crocheting. I don't know what it is. I've been in a rainbow mood lately. Like I did my granny square in rainbow, and then I went and bought this Red Heart stripes yarn in rainbow. This is what I'm using for the ribbing underneath the mushroom hat. It's the Red Heart stripes in Favorite Stripe. It's so pretty. The color changes are a little bit weird. Like I expected it to be like just in rainbow order, like purple to reds to, oranges to yellows to greens to blues to purple. And their color changes were really, really weird. It like goes from orange. Hold on, where's my start? All right, so it went yellow to orange to red, and then to purple to blue. It was to purple again, to red again. It was like it just backtracked a lot. It was weird. Isn't it so pretty the way it works up? It is really pretty. Just the color changes were weird for me. I was expecting something more, I don't know. Something a little more something. But it is very pretty. Hello, Molly. Good to see you. I hope you are having a wonderful day, my dear. A little less crazy, a little more uniform. I was expecting it to just be a full-on gradient instead of the backtrack that it was doing. But it's still working up beautifully. So it's not that big of a deal. It's better than having to color change myself, because that's no fun at all. Here we go. Oh, but I put up a video earlier today for can you say happy birthday to Neekers, please? Happy birthday, Neekers. I hope your birthday is wonderful. Gotta love those April babies. All right. Keep on going. Yeah, like this one. Okay. So we just went orange to yellow to light green to dark green, back to light green, and now we're going back to yellow and orange. Oh, they did me dirty. Do y'all see this? Rude. Stop trolling. What up, Mr. Random? Thanks for hanging. What you making? I am making a mushroom hat. So I finished the top side of the mushroom, except for like I have to do the circles, like the little spots still. And I'm working on the ribs on the underside. And yeah, it's gonna be rainbow on the bottom side. They do so, and that's some of the yarns I've right. Oh, that's a mushroom. Yes, it's a mushroom hat. Here, I don't know if it's gonna sit right because my hair is up funny, but it goes on like this. And the ribs are gonna come out to probably about 2 to 3 more inches. But it's the beginnings of the ribs. So yeah. And my hair's crazy right now. Here we go. So I'm making the ribs on the mushroom hat right now. And the yarn did me dirty. Let's see. Do a back cover stem piece as well. I don't know. I don't know what a back cover stem piece is. I think I'm just gonna leave it with the ribbing. The ribbing should be, oh, no worries. I think the ribbing should be able to hold the hat on. I have another, it's kind of a mushroom hat. It's more of a, let's see here. It is a witch's hat, but the ribbing is a lot like it, like the mushroom hat that I'm making now. And that's not gonna work. Hold on. Pull my crazy hair down. As usual, my hair is eating a hair clip. All right. So let's see if we can get this to fit. See, it kind of just, it snugs it on the head. This is one of my favorite hats for my fairy cosplay. The mushrooms on the top glow in the dark. How long did it take you to make that one? This one, oh, I want to say if we're talking hours, it was probably about 80 hours. It's all done in single crochet. It's all done in single crochet, and it's with 2 strands of yarn at the same time. So it was a lot. It was a lot. But it was worth the wait. This hat is not my pattern. It's by the Twisted Hatter, and it is her mushroom witch hat, I think is what it's called. I'll find out here in 1 second for y'all. There it is, Twisted Hatter mushroom hat. The Twisted Toadstool pattern is what it's called, and it's by the Twisted Hatter. And it's it was a fun pattern to work up, and it took a lot. There's a lot of single crocheting. The hat that I'm making now, the main part is in double crochet, and the ribs are in double crochet as well. And as long as this comes out well, I'm going to do a video tutorial on how to make it. And yeah, I'm excited for it. Now I've got to figure out how I want to. How much yellow was there? Not a lot. I think I might skip the orange section that they put up here, or that they gave me, and split to the yellow that's next. If I can find my scissors. If not, I might just be doing the thing the way they want me to. All right, here we go. These are the tiniest scissors. Cut and cut. Mr. Random, do you crochet? I'm going to lurk in the toadstool while you crochet while I'm crocheting. Sounds like a plan, my dear. Not a problem. That's some of my favorite stuff. All right. Go. It's nice and quiet today, which I do not mind at all. My daughters and I, we went where we are located in North Carolina. We are centrally located to about 4 pretty large universities, and North Carolina State University, which go Wolfpack, oh wow wow, they were doing their farm animal days today. So I took my girls over to NC State, to their ag campus, and we went and saw some cows, and we saw some sheep, and we saw pigs. We saw the cutest piglets. They were adorable. They're about 2 months old. They weighed about 45 pounds, and the woman who was running that section said that in about 6 months they were going to be about 230 pounds. I was like, that is a fast growing animal. But it was great. We got to see horses. They had 2 of their large pulling horses there, and they had goats that you could pet, and they had free ice cream, which was awesome. And it's ice cream that they use the milk that they harvest from their cows to make their ice cream, which is super neat. I love the fact that we are so close to so many schools that do things for the community. It's awesome. NC State in particular is close to my heart, though. Go. So if I get quiet, don't mind me. I'm just gonna sit here and crochet. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments section, or comment section in the chat. I try to answer as many questions as people have. I've been crocheting for 25 years, and I know a few things. So if you have questions, let me know. If not, we can just sit here and hang out and crochet. I don't know if anybody, let's see here, wants to share if they are crocheting themselves. I know Fair Phelan is crocheting. Um, let's see here. Just a going. Oh, see, it's going. Kind of glad I cut that orange off. Because we are going from yellow back to green. Oh, that was supposed to be an increase. Here we go. Oh, I got some cute books I need to send you the pictures of. I can't wait to make some of the things, but one of them is a bug life cycle. That's awesome. That's really cool. Um, we love bugs in our family. Like my younger daughter has a bug box where she collects like bugs that have naturally passed on, and she has this box that she just keeps the dead bugs in. She's got dragonflies, bumblebees, honeybees, carpenter bees, spiders, all kinds of stuff. It does from larva to butterfly. That's awesome. You do like a little egg, and then the caterpillar, and then the chrysalis, and then the butterfly. That's awesome. They're great learning tools also. I think I've got, let's see here. I made, unsure of where it is off the top of my head. It was right here the other day. Oh, so I made, almost fell in my coffee cup, the Very Hungry Caterpillar, a little sweet pea, and then, oh, there's the, I've got the leaf with the egg on it. Oh, you're very sweet. I try hard. My girls, I try to be the mom that I would have wanted. That's where I am. But yeah, here's a little leaf with an egg, and then the little Very Hungry Caterpillar. And the plan is to make a chrysalis that looks like the chrysalis from a Very Hungry Caterpillar, and then to crochet the butterfly. I love the Very Hungry Caterpillar. One would hope we would all want to be like the mothers we wish we had. Sometimes it can be hard, though. Yeah, I've been just crocheting stuff lately. I'm working on a pattern for, the little Ello worm from Labyrinth. I've got his body done, but I need to work on his face. He's very cute. I'm also working on a couple of other things. I'm trying to remember what they are. Oh, nope, wrong person. Sorry. I'm trying to think. One of my regular people who's in my chat, usually when I'm on later, was supposed to be getting glasses, and I need to ask her about how they came, like if they came out the way she wanted them to. I got new glasses, and I love them. They are purple. They're very pretty, and they've got like a green back to them, and they sparkle. I don't need them while I'm sitting here crocheting, though. They're just for distance. Things further away get blurry. I gave my girls not really the day off, but kind of the day off. We did the NC State field trip as our school today. We learned science stuff there, and we all deserve a break every once in a while. Especially kids, and they work hard and learn hard all the time. Having a random day to just chill out and relax and get some fresh air and some sunlight was good for them. It was good for me too. It was a little warm, but we got free ice cream. So it helped cool us off a bit. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. One thing about this pattern is the ribbing part here. You increase, oh, I got a new message. You increase by like, I can't even remember. It's a lot. Sent you a pic of the book. All right, cool. Let's see here. Oh, it's so cute. Lydia, oh, that looks like, is that the same person who does the Lolly Lala? It is. Yep, because it says it right there. Her patterns are so awesome. I love Lolly Lala. I've bought a couple of her patterns for her dolls, and they're beautiful. An aphid pattern, that is awesome. They're so cute. Again, she's one of the creators that doesn't put like expressions on her dolls' faces. I don't know why I love that so much. It's so weird. I guess it's just because you grow up with dollies that are always smiling. Barbie and baby dolls, they're always smiling. And even as a young kid, I was drawn to the dolls that, like the newborn baby dolls that didn't have the normal smiley faces that like the more cartoony baby dolls do. I don't know. I guess I'm that kid, that weird kid. Sorry, I don't mind being that kid. I've been that kid my whole life. All right, let's see here. So what I was going to say before is the ribbing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, goes up by 80 stitches. Sorry, Wendy. The rounds for this part go up by 80 stitches every round. So the increase is insane. I'm sorry, I did not know you were working. I can come back later on too. I just wanted to get some of my friends who are overseas that I don't usually get to see because I'm on there too late. Okay, can you make something with the yarn behind you, please? Which yarn behind me? Because there are a lot. There's so much yarn behind me. Yeah. There's a lot of yarn. And also, it's going to be a little bit before I finish this up. I've got 2 more rounds, and there are a lot of stitches in each of the rounds. But is there a particular yarn that you were looking at, lady? Because there's a lot back there. Green and teal. Girl, do you see all the yarn that's back there? Like, there's these, and also there's different types of yarn. So this stuff over here, I'm trying to figure out, is worsted weight yarn. Most of the stuff over here is bulky weight and Chanel yarn and blanket yarn and stuff like that. There's some glow in the dark yarn down here. There's just a lot. I started to watch your hobby unboxing earlier and had to go back to work after lunch. I almost quit my job. Oh, good Lord. What's been going on with your job? I don't know what you do, but if it's causing that much stress, that is not fun. Oof. It's never fun. When there's enough stress on you to want to quit your job. Eek. Eeky. So lady, is green and teal, are they your favorite colors? Because they're my favorite colors too. That's why there's so much of those colors in the bins, because I love them so much. I have to force myself to work with other colors. It's too peoply for me. Customer service, making reservations and putting out fires. Oh, that's not fun. I do love that you said it's too peoply for you. I completely understand those terms. Absolutely. I'm sorry you hate it. Hey, Scarlett, thanks for coming into the chat. I hope you're having a good day. I'm so sorry, Wendy. That is the worst. What up, Noor YouTube? And Noor YT? I figured the YT was probably short for YouTube, but I could be wrong. My driver said that she needs my address because my home is on Smith while I go to Clifty Creek. Don't share your address in the chat, please. I don't know what any of that means, but okay. Yes, anxiety is, when I was much younger, I worked in a call center. We did work for UPS, and I was what they called a tracking agent. So people would call, and if they were needing to track a package, they would get sent to my group's phones. And I cannot tell you how many times I got chewed up, spit out, just completely torn to shreds because someone's package wasn't going to be where it needed to be by the time that it needed to be there, even though I had absolutely no control over what was happening. Okay. YouTube streams are so disgusting. I had oh, well, none of those are like me. I just crochet. Yeah, it's awful. People can be so mean even though you have absolutely no control over anything. I'm sorry that you are having a bad day and you can't get your car reservation the way you want it to. Did you do it correctly? Because most of the time it's just, we don't have control over that stuff. I can try to make it better, but there's no guarantee. If you didn't ship your package out soon enough, that's your problem. If you used the wrong type of like shipping stuff, that's not my problem. I don't have anything against yeah. Let's try to keep that kind of stuff off of here. Um I try to let's kind of stick to crochet, kind of just keep it good. Um but yes, Wendy, I can commiserate with you, my dear. I am so sorry that people suck sometimes. It's not fun. How old are you? And also, I'm 11 years old and my birthday is on summer. So I am 40. I'll be 42 in June. 42, yeah. Um, but yeah, I'm so sorry that you're going through that poop, Wendy. That's not fun. But just remember those people, they're they're not the people we like to be around. So just try to, when you are not at work, try to surround yourself with people who fill up your cup, because the people at work are the ones who are going to empty it. Just find those people who can help you fill up your cup, because that's important. Have those people. That's what I try to do. I try to be that person to fill up other people's cups, make them feel better throughout the day, because life is hard. Life is hard. And yeah. Oh, you're very sweet. All right, so let's get back to this crocheting thing, shall we? Wendy, I don't know if you saw what I am making right now. I made this pattern for a toadstool hat. So it goes on like this. It needs, the ribs need to, I'm working on making them longer, but they are rainbow. I am so super excited. I need to put the polka dots on the top of the hat as well, but it's going to look so cute. I'm super excited about it. And hopefully as soon as it's done and I've got all of the things situated for it, then I'm going to, I'm in the process of writing out this pattern as I go along. And I will be able to do a tutorial. It's going to be a long one though. It's going to be a long one. But it's going to be worth it. I love it so much. All right, back to it. So I'm hoping to have like 6, maybe 7 rounds. Oh, there's brown yarn. Of the ribbing. So I'm on round 5 right now. And it started with, so it was 160. And then, oh, nice. I'm so glad. It started with 160 double crochet and then increased up to 240 and then increased up to 320. So it increases by 80 stitches each round. It's a lot. Just the ribbing, like one round of ribbing takes forever. But it's going to be worth it. Dude, the tiny octos work up so quickly. I love them for like pop-up markets. I went and bought one of those mini like grabby games, and oh my god, that's so cute. Your possum is adorable. I love it so much. But yeah, so I made a bunch of those little octos and stuck them in the little grabby game and charged people $5 to play until they won. Is that your, is that, okay, I see a garage. Future she shed? Yarn storage? Oh no, what happened to it? I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know if it's gonna let me zoom in. Let's see if I can open it in a new tab. I can't zoom in on it. Hey, Cozy Creations! Have you gotten your glasses yet? I was just talking about you. I can't zoom in. Is there a possum under your left window? Oh my God, please tell me there's a possum under your left window. So badly wish I could see. Oh my God. I love a possum so much. Is it alive? Oh, I hope it's alive. If it's not, that's really sad. We had a big old possum. Oh, it's not a ratty thing. I adore possums, like love them so much. I would have one as a pet if I could. That is how much I love possums, or opossums, or opossums. Possums are regular, Possums are found in Australia. Opossums are here in the US. I sold 8 ice creams and 3 octopus. Yay! Good job. We had an opossum on our back porch a few weeks ago, and I about fell in love. I was like, it's so cute. Oh my God. I wanted to take it home and snuggle it and love on it. And I'm that weird kid again who raccoons, anything wild. Break over. We'll watch the rest later. All right, my dear, you've got this. Hold tight. The day's almost over. Deep breaths. I will see you later, okay? All right, so Cozy, tell me about your glasses. Do you love them? Because I got new glasses too. I ordered some the other day when I was telling y'all that I already had enough glasses. I was like, I need more glasses. So I ordered these. They are purple and they have like a green iridescent look to them from the sides. And there's glitter. I was like, those are perfect. I love them so much. And they feel good. They're not super heavy. And they were $7. Luckily, I don't need like bifocals or anything. It's just single vision, which is why they were cheap. But if you need like bifocals or progressives, online glasses can get a little pricey, just like they can in regular, like the eye doctors. But you'll have to send me a picture of your new glasses so I can see them. Do you need new glasses too? See, I have a problem. Hold on. I have lots. Let's see if I can grab all of them. Oh, that's stuck. I have, there we go. All right. I have a lot of glasses. And there's a pair missing from there. I have a rainbow pair somewhere too. You will have your first crochet video up on Friday. That's so awesome. Oh my goodness, that's great. Yeah, I try not to sit on mine. My husband bought me a phone stand. Nice, good. Yeah, I've got a problem when it comes to glasses. My husband gets on me. Some of them are an older prescription, so they work, but they don't work as good as the new prescription. Um, these ones, my rainbow pair, and these blue ones are my current prescription. So I only have 3 pairs in my current prescription. I'm missing a glow in the dark pair. They have disappeared. Um, Hey, Amy, sorry I'm late. I was eating. Girl, no worries. Please eat food. Food is important, just like drinking water. Drinking water. You've got to do those things. I'm glad you're doing those things. But yeah, I've got glow in the dark glasses. These are the old prescription glow in the dark pair. And then I've got all sorts of different colors that I try to like, do these look good with this outfit? And then there are ones that I just wear when I need something comfortable on my face. And thankfully, these new ones that I got are super comfortable on my face. They're lightweight, which is wonderful. I get my glasses from a few online retailers. There's Zenny, which is one of my go-tos. These ones were from Zeelool, so it's Zeelool. They were $7 for the single vision frames, or single vision lenses with frames. And then I've also gotten glasses from Payne Eyewear, Payne, and from, let me see, what are the other ones? Those are Zennies. What ones are these? Those are Payne Glass. I think it was my rainbow ones I got from somewhere different. I could probably look it up, but yeah, online ordering, a lot of times they'll send you coupons and or discounts and that kind of thing, and that's when I get my glasses. So I'll go to the doctor, get my eyes checked. Don't go and buy glasses from them, even though my insurance covers like 80% of glasses. It's still really expensive, and you can use your if you have, like, I'm trying to think of what it's called, like a health benefits card or something like that. You can use that on Zenny and you can get reimbursed. You are very, very welcome. I love being able to switch up my glasses with my outfit or with how I'm feeling and that kind of thing. So yeah, I love good glasses. Okay, I need to move these glasses so I can get back to crocheting. Let me see here. Too many glasses. Yes, the flexible spending account. Thank you. My brain is not... I have a creative brain, and my husband does most of the health insurance and stuff like that. So I just make stuff and buy glasses. So what is everybody working on out there? Do y'all have anything you're crocheting? I think it was Cozy Creations. Did you say what you were working on? I don't think you did. But if anybody is crocheting anything, I would love to know what it is. I'm working on a toadstool hat. I'll show it off again. There we go. So the underside is like the ribbing is in rainbow. And then the toadstool part is just red right now, but I'm going to do some rainbow spots on it. New rainbow polka dots. Not bad, huh? I am working on the heart collector shawl. Ooh. Oh, hair. Let's see what the heart collector shawl looks like. Let's see. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, wow. That's gorgeous. That's cute. I'll be making more ice creams and more octopuses. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. They're such good, like they sell really well. Let's see. That is such a pretty shawl. See, I made one of the little octopuses the other day. I followed your tutorial because I've only just started. I'm so glad. I'm trying to decide my next project. Gave myself a headache over it. Oh no. That happens. And just try to take it easy on yourself. I think one of the things that I do, I'm like, okay, how much time am I willing to put into making something? If I want like instant gratification, I find something small, something that's quick, easy, doesn't take a lot, just too many choices. I heard that. What we do with my daughter is we will take a dice. So she plays D&D, so she has like all the different kinds of dice. And we put a choice on however many sides of the dice we want to use. We pick the one. So like if it's a 4-sided dice, we put something on each of the 4 sides and be like, okay, this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3, and this is number 4. And then she rolls the dice, and from that point, she's like, okay, well, there's the choice that I'm going to go with. So that's an option. Or you could, like online, sometimes there are the little like spinny wheels, and you can put the things on the spinny wheel for like what you want to make, and then just spin the wheel and let it make the choice for you. Because I get that too. I'm like, but I want so many of the different things. I want to make all the things. And then it's just overwhelm and it doesn't work anymore. Yep. Brains are weird. All right. Excuse you. All right. Your first video will be the octopus. Awesome. Which type, like the little octo? Or the big octo? Or... One, two, three, four. The little one. All right. Awesome sauce. Okay, let's see here. No, I don't want that. All right. Over here. Let's see. Gee, I have the spinny thing app. I forgot about that. See? There you go. Just put some of the things that you want to make on there and then just spin the thing and then let it make the choice for you. Oh, no worries, Fairy Phelan. You're good. No problem. We're just sitting here talking about how brains don't let us figure out what we want to make. And we have to make the choices for ourselves. And how difficult it can be. Let me see here. There she is. Love me a good dragon, right? I did a live where I wrote out a pattern for a dragon. I don't have the dragons with me. They're in my pop-up market boxes downstairs, but it's in the live thing, like the playlist. Is this... Where is this from? Hey, Cozy. Are you at Cozy Creations 257? Oh, it's from a book called Crochet Creatures of Myth and Legends. It'll be the... Oh. Dragons are fun. I don't think that's you. I think that's somebody else. Let me see. I'm trying to find let you check. All right, yeah. Let me know because I'm trying to find you on here so I can subscribe to you. Yep, yep. Love that thing. I've got one right here. This one's my favorite one that I made. I used the Red Heart Super Saver in Bikini. And it's so cute. Darn, autocorrect. Yip yips to my daughter's office. They were a huge, huge hit. Of course, not a problem. I love making videos for y'all. It's one of my favorite things to do. The editing, not so much, but making the videos is great. The editing takes forever. I made a mistake in the Yip Yip video. I put a comment under there. I missed when I was typing out the instructions in the little boxes in the corner. I had miscounted my rounds, and mine come out smaller. I would like to make them a little bigger. Okay, if you want to make them a little bit bigger, I would try going up a hook size. So if your tension is tight, then your stitches are going to be smaller and a little more compressed, and that will make your project smaller. So if you go up a hook size, I can't remember off of the top. Yes, round 6 is missing. Yep. So I write my patterns like on paper, and I don't number my rows while I'm doing it. Cozy Creations 1993. Okay. Nope. All right. Let me see. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got really lucky with these Odyssey hooks. I'm using a 5 and worsted weight. Yeah, just try going up a hook size. If it's still too small, try going up another one. If you want to make them much bigger, you could go with a bulky weight yarn, but it's going to be a little bit, it'll be chunkier, and you're going to want to go up more hook sizes. Fairy, did you hear, I don't know if you watched my hobby unboxing, but in one of my lives, like a week or so, I know it was more than that, was like, were you able to, was I able to find, I wasn't, I couldn't find you. I don't know what is going on with it. I wonder if it's because, is it because I put a space? Cozy Creations. There are a few Cozy Creations, oddly enough. If you want, just send me a link on Facebook, and I will follow the link. That will make life easier. So I was so excited when I ordered, like, placed my order for hobby. I'll have a pic of a cloud for my YouTube channel. Nice. When I placed my hobby order, I did not have, it was before the live that I'm going to talk about here in a second. So I was like, all right, well, I'm going to get a D hook from hobby. And I got one of the Addy swing hooks. I don't know how I feel about it. The shaft of the hook, I know it. It's so small, guys. Like, it's so small. You could not do a puff stitch or like any of the chunkier stitches on that hook. There's no way. So to give you reference, let me see, where's the D hook? Here's my furls D hook that I got from a viewer of one of my lives. Look at the size difference. It's bananas how short this thing is. It's like an inch long, like including the hook part. So I don't know how much I'm gonna use this. It's been living in its box. I tried to crochet with it. Right? It's so tiny. Like the handle feels great. The handle feels really, really good. Like no problem. It fits because I'm a knife hold. I hold in my hand like that. And it fits really well. There's a little groove for your thumb. Like it's great. But I can't get my yarn over the hook the way I crochet. Like I have to make sure that it's going on there. So luckily I was able, someone got in touch with me and was like, hey, are you still interested in a Furls Odyssey D crochet hook? And I was like, absolutely. How much is it? Because you can find them on like buy sell trade groups, but they're asking exorbitant amounts for these hooks because they are so limited supply and people love them. She charged me $20 plus shipping. I was like, deal. She'd only used it, she said, like 2 or 3 times. I was like, that's mine. She sent it to me, and now I've got my completed set because my first one broke. I wonder how long the metal goes into the handle and if you could pull it out. It's a good question. I'd be a little worried. It probably doesn't go in very far. Like if you look at the trajectory, I mean, I suppose it could go down further than I think it does. But I'm going to guess that it probably only goes to like right there. I'm going to like break it out and then bust into one of my like, what's it called? My old boy hooks and like find a metal saw. Probably not. Yeah, the seam looks short. It does, doesn't it? I don't think it goes very far. Which stinks. I was hoping for a good hook. It's all right though. Thanks to my friendly friends online, I got my D hook and I don't really have to worry about it. All right, where are we at? Increase. This is going to be such a cute hat once it's done. It's just the getting it done part that's struggly. I'm sorry, I've taken chances on hooks that I had to alter. No, sorry. I get that. It's better to like test it out and see if it works, and then if it doesn't, then it doesn't, and you're down a hook, but you can always just buy a different one. I was just hoping that it was going to be a good one. I have so many hooks though. I've got a whole box over there that's just, here, hold on a second. Let me see here. Pom-poms. Yeah, here we go. Turn my chair so I can sit back down. This whole bin, minus a couple of things. Let's see here. There's a pair of scissors and a screwdriver and some ribbon. And another pair of scissors. Okay. Is all crochet hooks. There's so many. I've got Tunisian hooks, and I got bigger Tunisian hooks. Oh, here's the D hook that broke. So sad. Rip D hook. But yeah, I've got these. Good Lord, this is a mess. These Tunisian hooks, which they're plastic, and they've got the plastic, like, wires, I guess you would call them. Here's an old H hook, and I got in touch with Furls, and I was like, hey, my hook is changing color where it put my thumb. Help. And they sent me a new one. So that was nice. But yeah, I've got so many different hooks. I've tried so many different hooks. And the best ones that I've found are the Furls. And that's just how it is for me. I've heard that the Clover, is it Clover Amour, are really good hooks as well. So I think that might be, if anything happens and I'm not able to replace the Furls hooks that I've got, might check out the Clover Amour hooks, because I've heard they're really good from multiple crocheters. One, two, three, four. All right, increase. Oh, lots and lots of crochet hooks. But when you've got, when crochet is your business, the quicker you do it, the more money you make. And having a hook that you're having to, work around makes it a little more difficult. Increase. All right. Okay. I found it. All right. Awesome. Good, good, good. Just shoot me a link in. I've got all these things open. Cozy. It's at Cozy Creations 1993. We'll have a cloud as a picture. Okay. Do. There you are. Gotcha. You've got 3 now. All right. See, you got a short up. That's good. You've got, oh, these videos are from 2 years ago. Playing games. That's cool. I have only been crocheting for about 18 months. I have Alex draws filled with. I have ADD issues. Girl, I was diagnosed with attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder when I was in 2nd grade. So I feel that from the depths of my soul. Used your account for a while for the games. Gotcha. Yep, early diagnosis for me too. And both of my girls are undiagnosed, but I'm pretty sure they have spicy brains like their mom. Yeah. It's, you learn how to game your brain, I guess, is the best way to describe it. That's what I do, at least. Like, I figured out what works for me and go from there. And I found that crochet helps my brain to slow down and calm down and focus on something for more than 2 seconds. Now, the rest of my life, my office is trashed all the time. My work table, unless I'm making a video, there's yarn, there's glasses, there's crochet hooks, keyboards, mice, yarn bowls, sodas. I've got 2 cups going right now. And I've also got a soda right here. Like, I was 22, I'm 57 now. Years of dyslexia, undiagnosed. I only know how to crochet because my ADD wanted to learn. ADD. What does ADD stand for? Oh, wait, hold on. I only know how to crochet because your ADD wanted to learn. I didn't know if ADD, like, I'm sorry. My brain was like, what does ADD stand for? I didn't know if it was like adult daughter or something along those lines, but it's probably your attention deficit disorder wanted to learn how to crochet. Yeah. Life. It helps. I have found for me that crochet helps my brain slow down. So hopefully it helps for you too. But figuring out what projects you want to do, and when you are a creator, being able to balance the things. So balancing writing patterns, balancing the time it takes to perfect the pattern, and then to record the video for the pattern, edit the video for the pattern, go and it's post the video and make sure all of the back end stuff with your video through YouTube is correct and it's going to get the push that it needs to, and then making sure that you're interacting with the people who are interacting with you as well. It's a lot. And sometimes it can be very overwhelming. And for someone with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, it can be a little more difficult being able to focus that energy and get everything where it needs to go. I'm 30 and my ADHD has gotten better when I was taken off Adderall. Yeah, I stopped at 18. I was on Ritalin from 2nd grade until I was a senior in high school. So right around 17, I was on 10 milligrams in the morning and then 5 milligrams at lunchtime. So it was like full dosage and then a booster to get me through to the end of the day. But it was a lot. And as a kid, I constantly felt like I was a zombie. Like I didn't feel like I was myself, like ever. It was never it was like the creativity and the just, I felt like a robot. I was just like supposed to sit here and learn and not look outside where the birds are and where the leaves are blowing and where the like all of the stuff. And it wasn't fun. Luckily, you know, one thing that my parents were good about was weekends I didn't have to take meds. Vacations, like summer break, I didn't have to take meds. Whenever I was just at home, I was able to just be me and not be on medication. But when I was in school, I had to be on the medication so I didn't disrupt the class and so I didn't, you know, mess things up for other people. But while I was at home, I was able to be me. But I am unmedicated currently, other than the coffee that I drink. I do find that caffeine does help with some of the distractibility because it's a stimulant. And that's how stimulants work with a brain that is like mine. Caffeine makes you sleepy. Water. All the water. Um, Caffeine doesn't make me sleepy. Caffeine slows my brain down. So where um if I don't have, you know, a cup of coffee in the morning, my brain is in 5 million places. It's like I need to get this done, I need to get this done, I need to get this. Oh, what about this? What about this? What about that? If I can drink my cup of coffee, I can function more levelly throughout the morning and into the afternoon. By evening, though, I'm like, gotta make dinner, gotta do live, gotta do things. But I know that if I drink caffeine after like 6 o'clock, I'm not gonna get to sleep. It doesn't. It's weird how it has that effect. Like earlier in the day, it cools me down, but at night, I'm like, bzz, it spices me up more. All right, let's see here. We're gonna do an increase in the next stitch. Oh. So what is everybody gonna have for dinner tonight? I have chicken breast in the refrigerator. I think I'm gonna make chicken fried rice for the fam. Or if I'm feeling lazy, I might just send my husband to get food from like Panera or something. I don't know. I think I'll have enough energy to make dinner tonight. New message. What's my message? I got no new message. Is it on Instagram? Is that from just now? Oh, somebody sent me pictures of their yip yips that they made that they're selling in a little shop. That's so awesome. I love that. I want people to be able to make money doing the thing that they love. Alrighty. This is gonna take forever. Forever. Can I use you as my inspiration in my video for the octopus tutorial? Um, yeah, that's fine. Like just to be like inspired by or you know, yeah, cool, cool. If you want to just be like pattern made by at Little Bitty Noggins, that works too. Um, because yeah, we try to. Thank you. My husband wanted me to dump. You're good. Um, no worries. But if you're gonna use the actual pattern that I used, just pattern by and then me would be great. I would love that. In the description down below. So much crocheting. Each of these rounds are insane. So hold on, I'm gonna do math real quick on the calculator to figure out how many stitches are in this round. All right, so we started with 160, and then in the second round it was plus 80, the third round plus 80, the fourth round plus 80, and then the fifth round plus 80. So we are on 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on the fifth round. That's 480 stitches in this round, y'all. And then the next one is going to be 560. These, if I do a tutorial on this thing, it's going to take forever. I'm going to have to, each round, I'm going to have to like speed through. Oddly enough, double crochet doesn't mess me up so bad. Like, if, and also it's just single strand. So this part was a little bit rough because it's two strands of red yarn double crocheting together, so it's twice as thick and twice as like it gives you a workout. So going from that to the single strand just double crocheting through, it's not as bad. It's not so bad. It's just making sure my count is correct is the biggest thing. Making sure I'm putting my increases where they need to be. Because, yeah, I don't want to have to undo stitches. I don't think I would. I don't think I would. I think if I saw that there was a mistake, I'd just be like, is it that big of a deal? It's not that big of a deal. Everything has mistakes. Nothing is perfect. Practice makes progress. Hand was not massage needed, right? Just sit there and be like, it's another thing about these furl hooks is the furls hooks is they aren't like, they're ergonomic and they don't hurt your wrist like having to use them so much. I love these hooks. I ought to grab my boppy off of the couch, rest my elbows on. So my older daughter, do y'all know what T-Rex arms are? So she has loose joints and ligaments in her just everywhere. So a lot of times she'll walk around and she activates the muscles in her shoulders by pulling her arms up, and instead of like doing something with her hands while she's doing it, like holding a bag or a phone, or like putting her hands on her hips, or like crossing her arms and doing it, she holds her hands like this. And I never really noticed it, but I do the same thing. I do the same thing, but usually it's like I'm holding something, or I'll put my arms like this, and like I hide it better. So I've been trying to like, I'm like, hey Ev, relax, just kind of chill out a little bit, you know, put a purse right here, and then you could like hold your arms. Because my husband's like, she's walking around like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Like, it's because she's got loose ligaments in her shoulders, and she's trying to activate those muscles to keep her shoulders from drooping so much. Sweet girl. That, and she's tall and lanky. So she's about 2 inches taller than me. I am 5'5", so she's 5'7". And she weighs like 97 pounds soaking wet. So she's skinny mini. She is her mother's daughter. I was a very small, like lightweight, not short, but lightweight child. A heavy gust of wind could knock me over. But she's in fencing classes, and it's been helping a lot with her balance, and it's been helping out a lot with her um, muscle tone and gaining muscles. My daughter is 6 and she's in the 85th percentile for height. She's 4'1". Wow. That's tall. They grow so quickly. Both of my babies were big babies. The uh the doctors, when I was in labor with Evelyn, I kept telling the doctors that she was pushing on my lungs. I couldn't take a deep breath in. Like I couldn't breathe in enough to be able to push. And they're like, there is no way her feet are in your lungs. There's no way. She is engaged. She is almost out. There's no way her feet are in your lungs. When she was delivered, the child was 22 and a half inches long. She was huge, long baby, and she was 8 pounds 4 ounces. Hello, Care Bear Crochets. To your dog, what you, of course I remember you. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We're just talking about our kids. But yeah, she was 22 and a half inches long, and she was 8 pounds 4 ounces. My second daughter was 22 and a half, like she was right around 22 inches long, but she weighed 8 pounds 14 ounces. But she was 9 days late. She was 9 days late. 5'10", and my husband is 6 feet. Baby girl was 7'13" and 19 and 3/4. That's right, my dear. Yeah, my husband he's like 5'11", so he's not super tall, and I'm 5'5". But my dad's side of the family, my dad was 6'2". His brother was 6'4". My cousins on that side, the two boys, they are 6'4" and 6'6". So we have some taller people on my daddy's side of the family. Um, So I'm guessing that's where they get their, like, Evie's legs are just like my dad's legs. Long, skinny bean poles. But yeah, that light is on. I was like, is the light above me on? I can't even see it. She has my big feet. See, Ev's feet are only like a size bigger than mine. I'm a 7.5 and she's an 8.5. And I think her feet are probably done growing. She's 16. I think she might have probably another inch in height growth though. And her little sister is gaining on her very quickly. She picks on her all the time. She's like, "You're so short." But Ellie, she's 4.5 years, or wait, 4.5, 3.5. Hold on, do math. 4.5 years younger than her sister. She is a size 2 and big kid's about to wear 3. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Ev is constantly picking on Ellie, telling her she's short and that, calling her short stack, that kind of thing. But Elle's growing. She's gonna catch up with her sister and maybe surpass her. And when she does, I'm gonna laugh because I remember, like, I'm the oldest of me and my brother. And I remember being younger and being like, I'm bigger than you. You're so short, like all that stuff. And then when my brother hit puberty, I topped out at 5'5", and he kept going. He's a little, I want to say he's like 6'1". So he kept growing, and then he was much bigger than I was. And yeah. Dad is 6'7". My mom is 5'2". I'm 5'3", and my older sister is 5'1". See, I'm telling you, those second borns, they grow. They grow bigger than their predecessors. That's how my cousins were too. My cousin, hey Michelle, good to see you in the chat, my dear. My cousin Adam is the older of him and his brother. He is 6'3", and he used to pick on his brother about being short all the time. Adam went away to college. Seth hit a growth spurt, and Seth is now 6'5", 2 inches taller than his brother, and his brother was so mad when he came back from school. I'm a girl also, though. My older 17-year-old sister is 5'1". I'm telling you, though, those second borns, they grow bigger than their firstborn predecessor. I love saying I'm taller than her because I'm a bit younger. Yep. You hold on to that. She's 17. She's probably not going to grow much more. It's awesome. But yeah. So Michelle, what's on your hook tonight or today? It's only 4:37. You've got time to grow still then, sweet pea. Holy smokes, you have got time. At least another 3 years. Hey, Arts and Crafts, Zach, how are you today? I hope you are having a raglan top. Nice. Sounds like fun. I am making a mushroom toadstool hat. Here in a second, I will model it for you. I'm working on the ribs on the other, like the underside of the mushroom hat, or on the bottom side of a mushroom. That looks silly. So the ribs are going to come out probably another 2 to 3 inches. And I'm going to put some little circles on the outside of the mushroom top too. I love it. It's going to be so cute when it's done. It's a good cosplay hat, and I love dress up, so Oh, my hair. Every time. Take the thing off and the hairs are just like crazy. That is not the hook that I need. Here's the hook that I need. Thanks, guys. It's going to be so pretty when it's done. I'm very excited. So for the main part of the hat, I used Red Heart Super Saver in like cherry red, I think it was. I think it's cherry red. It's a little lighter than cherry red now that I'm looking at it. And I don't have the skein wrapper for it because I used the outside strand and the inside strand at the same time. So I had to take the wrapper off. But the inside is this Red Heart stripes, the Red Heart Super Saver jumbo stripes in favorite stripe. So it's a really pretty rainbow, which I kind of love. But it's going to be so good when it's done. And I was thinking about making another one, but doing a gray ombre on the outside so it looks like black and white, and then doing rainbow for Technicolor on the inside, or maybe using the retro stripes, which is like the neon stripe on the inside, which I think would be really cool too. It's gonna be so good. But each of these rib rounds increases by 80 stitches. So the round that I'm on currently is going to be 480 stitches around. And then the next round is going to be increased by 80 stitches. So it takes a while to do a single round of this underside. Is a lot. It's great chatting with you. Gotta go make homemade chicken, fried steak, taters, and green beans. Love the hat. Will send me a beautiful. I will attempt to do that, and if not, if I forget, then I'll show it off at my next live probably. Enjoy your dinner, my dear. I'll see you next time. I've got a little while before I have to start making dinner. I'm gonna be making chicken fried rice for dinner tonight. It's gonna be so good. What about y'all? What are you having? I don't know if everyone is in the US. I know this is off topic, but do you have any advice about don't be scared. That's probably, I'm trying to think. It's been a really long time. So I've been with my husband since I was 19. I think the biggest thing is just kind of have confidence in yourself, and that will exude out of you. One of my favorite stories to tell is the way that I met my husband. So I was 19. We had just started, not just started, but I was in college. And I walked by this like quad area that was in between all of the buildings at the college that we were going to. And he was out there by himself playing hacky sack. And I was walking with a friend. We were going to class. And I was like, oh, he's cute. And she was like, ew, no. And so I like, boys with long hair were my thing back in the day. And I was like, he's really cute. And she's like, no, he's not. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I went to class, kind of forgot about him. A few days later, I was by myself walking to class, the same class, and he was out there playing hacky sack again. And since I was by myself, I was like, oh, well, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go talk to him. And so I walked up and I was like, hey, mind if I play? And he was like, sure. And I was like, I am not very good. And he was like, it's all right, I'll help you out. So that was our meet cute. And hold on. This was us a very short time after. So I was like 19 there and he was 20. We was babies. Exactly. Let him know how you feel. Have confidence in yourself. And the worst thing that they can say is no. And then you know that they're not right for you and just see what happens. Have confidence in yourself. Walk on up and let them know. I mean, it worked out for me. We'll be celebrating our 19th wedding anniversary in October. That's the best. That's the best one. My husband and I, we were friends. So we met when I was 19 and then got married when I was 23. And we were friends for probably about a year before we started like dating. And then we started dating, we moved in together, we got married, we had kids, and now 19 years later, we're still here. But you are also young, so don't think that far ahead. Have fun with this. Oh, I do love a boy with long hair, though. His hair's not long anymore, though. Mine isn't, at least. All right. My husband and I will be married 9 years in December. Oh, that's awesome. Cozy, you're early 30s, right? Blonde hair. See, I always I don't know if you've ever heard of the boy band Hanson. If you look up Hanson from the late 90s, early 2000s, that was my type. They were three brothers. My favorite was the middle brother. And his name was Taylor. So if you look up Taylor Hanson, blonde hair, long, adorable, and I had the biggest crush on him. And that, I think that set me on the trajectory of I like boys with long hair. So it didn't stop. So your husband is a drummer and a storm chaser. That's awesome. My husband is a programmer. He is the logic brain in the family. Thank God, because I sure as heck don't. Your crush is a drummer? I'm 30 and he is 40. We met at church when I was 16. Aw. That's so sweet. Hello, Flexion. Just quietly chit-chatting in here while I crochet this hat. Welcome to the chat. Hey, that rhymed. All right, so Cozy, you are the age of my friend Ashley. I'm the oldest of my friend group. Which, okay, but your type or Taylor Hanson sounds. I'm telling you. So Taylor was the keyboardist of the like family group. And his brother Zach was the drummer. That's really funny though, that your crush has long hair and is a drummer. I love that. I'm telling you, there's something about boys with long hair. Okay, good. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You gotta let me know what you think too. Weird. All right. My husband used to be in a band. Nice. My husband can't play instruments. He can play, well, I mean, he can type on a keyboard, but like computer keyboard. Cracking myself up over here. Um, I can sing off key. That's pretty much it. I was in chorus when I was in middle and high school though. So that was fun. Increase. This is taking forever. I'm not even. Where is it? There. I'm not even halfway. Oh man, he doesn't have long hair anymore. He looks a lot like. Okay, look him up in the late 90s. So Taylor Hanson, late 90s. You'll see. Oh, that's not gonna work. Here we go. My husband shaves his head, used to have blonde hair. Oh, Taylor Hanson. I'm such a dork. And I feel really old. Oh well. Telling you. I'm so old. I'm so old. Joey McIntyre. Don't even get me started on New Kids on the Block. Don't even. Oh, that one. That was my first ever period crush. That Joey McIntyre when I was 9 years, 8 years old. 8 years old. New Kids on the Block. Yes, please. Thank you. Oh, gravy. Yes, you do. Okay, Care Bear, did you look up Taylor Hanson from the late 90s? He's okay, but girl, of course you do. That's how that works. Okay. See, long blonde hair, telling you. I feel old. Feel telling someone to look up something from the late 1900s. He's old now. So am I. Oh my gosh. All right. Did y'all see the hat that I'm working on? I know some of y'all did. Delilah and Mr. Post, did y'all see the hat that I'm working on? All right, hold on. Okay, cool. I have to tell my crush friends about him. All right. Their music's really good too. If you ever get bored and want to hear some, he loves late 90s bands. Oh, well, there's a big gap depending on what type of, like, because they were pop. They were a pop band. I wouldn't say they were like, they're not, and 80s. All right. All right. No problem, Cozy. I will see you later, my dear. Um, Late 90s, 80s. Okay, so yeah, he is not gonna like Hanson. I will tell you that right now. Hanson was and still is a pop band. They play all their own music, but it's like pop music. It's not like Nirvana or Bush or any of those like 90s grunge music kind of bands. Um yeah, don't show him them. If he likes rock, um bye Cozy. Yeah. Nirvana's a good choice. Aerosmith's good. Um let's see here. Stone Temple Pilots is good. Um I know there's somebody in there. I know someone in the chat who knows a lot about this kind of music. Pearl Jam, there you go. Mhm. See, I was that kid who liked pop music. Like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC. Um I was that kid. However, my brother liked the grunge, the rock, all of that stuff. So I know a little bit about it. I love all types of music. Same. Except death metal. I'm not big on death metal. I don't like making my ears bleed. But classic rock, pop, some country. Um, I just I like death metal. Of course you do. These youngins. Oh my lord. Haven't made it halfway. These rounds take forever. But then again, I like pop artists like Harry Styles and what? Oh, no, thank you, potential spam. Can't you tell I'm doing a live? God. All right. Fun stuff. Okay, two more. This is taking forever. They must not have their notifications on, right? I know. I am so excited to see how it like when I'm finished with it, how it looks and how it sits and then it's going to be a really long tutorial. If one round takes it's I'm going to have to like speed through the rounds. Like put the instructions up and then speed through it. Why are you sending me things? Doo-doo-doo. All right, we're good. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a long tutorial, guys. Yeah, see you, LOL. Just send. Are you? It was spam. I made an egg. I wish I could show it. He's so cute. I named him Bob. Bob the egg. It's the best. I don't know if you are on Facebook, but I am on Facebook at Little Bitty Noggins. I'm also on Instagram, so you can send me a message on there if you want to. You don't have to, but I would love to see your stuff. Remember Sheldon the egg? Yes, Sheldon the egg. He's so sweet on the chicken. It's Garfield, right? Yeah, it was a Garfield sub character. Oh, we're old. Garfield and Friends, yeah. He was okay. So Sheldon was this little egg, and he had legs coming out of the bottom of his shell, and that was it. He talked, but it was kind of muffled because he was in his egg. He's very cute. He's just an egg with feet. Yes. Anxiety. There are a lot of us who are afraid to hatch because of anxiety. Yes, yes, yes. Me too. Generalized anxiety disorder. Woohoo! Crochet helps with that. Crochet also helps with ADHD. Yes, it does. It's the best. It's funny. So I got um I was in therapy for like 3 years. I started right before the pandemic hit. Um and I got into therapy and I taught my therapist how to crochet. I was like, I have found that this has been helping me. And she's like, oh, really? I've never crocheted before. And I was like, you should, it's fun. And she just had a baby and she's been crocheting stuff for him. I've never had therapy. It's helpful if you need it. For sure. Prior to the pandemic, some things had happened in my personal life that kind of brought everything that had happened in my life to a head. And I realized that I needed to talk to somebody that wasn't I needed to talk to someone that didn't have any skin in the game, basically. And that's what my therapist was for me. She was the person I was able to bounce ideas off of or thoughts. Someone on the news is wearing the same headphones as me. That's funny. I'm not wearing headphones. I got nothing going on in this room. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, increase. I need to know the rules. Yes, I like watching the news as a 13-year-old. I mean, it's good to know what's happening in the world. I remember being 13 and being forced to watch the news, whether it was because my parents were watching the news and we were eating dinner, or if like I had a school thing that like in English class we would have oh gosh, what was it called? We would have to write a report on something that we had seen in the news. It was like something headlines, breaking headlines or something like that. I make my mom turn the news on. Whew. A current affair. It's a funny show. Um, but like our English class would make us write about something that was happening in the news. You have to write a report on it. Yeah, the task in class. And yeah. So we would have to watch the news and then we'd have to write like notes on it and then write a report on it. Or like a few paragraphs. Yes, there you go. Write a quick summary of a current event. Fun. She said I would nail that assignment. I never nailed that assignment. Ever. those were never fun. At least for me. A current event. Yes. All right. This round has taken forever. I can't even. It was old, right? Hello, friends. I would always find the weirdest stories to write about. See, that's what I needed to do. I can write about weird stuff. This is the boring stuff. I remember writing a this is going to show my age. I remember writing a short summary about the Gulf War and the stuff that was going on with the Gulf War. Oh. Oh, you chose sad stuff. There wasn't any good stuff on the news. I won't judge you on that side, obviously. Oh. Neither. Neither. I want a third option, a third better option, please. Can I get Bernie Sanders? Oh gosh. Yeah, the benefit of living in Florida. See, we lived in rural Massachusetts. Nothing happened. Yeah, I would like a third better option, please. And thank you. Neither of those old men deserve that position of power. I need someone in their like mid 40s. Oh no. I used to live in Massachusetts when I was much younger. I live in North Carolina now. Yeah, I lived from birth to age 16. I lived in Massachusetts, and then from 16 until current times, I live in North Carolina. Yeah, I want someone like mid 40s. I gotta go. My sister wants to make boba. Oh, enjoy your boba. I love boba. It's the best. I love a dirty milk tea with extra bobas in it. Enjoy that for me too. Bye. I should probably jump off here too now that I'm looking. It's been 2 hours and 13 minutes and I need to cook dinner. So I'm going to say bye to everybody and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all so much. Bye, guys.